You know,
You say what?
for
I go be calling it about one of the week I don't do
they beg you. They beg.
Like, if you to kind of like you go sack you. Auto
Charlie,
says like how we pray for this man in hand.
Charlie.
Oh, how you break? What do help you discover that you need help? That is good.
Okay. Okay. I like the perspective.
Hmm.
It's typical of Ghanaians.
I mean, Otuado is a
How
very
how
fantastic.
how typical.
So very
That is
typical.
very.
We want to
Are,
break it
are
and
we
then
all
we move.
seeing? Are we all seeing our sound bars? Or I think
Not on my side.
okay. I'm seeing. So I'm
Yeah, I'm also
so
seeing it.
precise. You they see
Yeah,
they see they see right.
probably
Yeah,
unless you're using a cell phone.
Unless what?
Unless you're using a cell phone.
Okay, if you dey use phone, I no go visit. You dey use no this MacBook beer.
If you they use phone, then probably you know go see 'em. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, Richie, you go fit hear Kosa.
yeah, I can hear everybody.
Okay, but compared to how you dey hear me then Solomon, who dey high?
You are very high.
Kosa dey
Yeah.
low. Yeah,
Um.
he's the only
Yeah.
Ghanaian among us. So Charlie, so he dey.
Uh,
He be like he started recording, so you go fit start something.
hmm.
Anybody for pass the ball, make we go. Richie,
all
this
right.
one they set us up.
Oh, nah. It be now I join. So like, I'm a bit confused at the setup and like everything. So like, fill me in,
Charlie.
then we'll take them
Okay,
from.
Me charge am,
okay. So we are trying to shoot content
Mm.
in preparation for the World Cup. So
Okay.
from now, before, during, and after the World Cup, we'll be having sessions like this. When it
Okay.
is convenient for all of us, we would meet at course's end and then record in studio.
Perfect.
Cosa has a studio. Where it currently is right now is the studio. We have a very big studio there. We can record
Yeah.
perfectly. So this
All
is
right.
the first in of many content we'll shoot in series in the context of what I just shared with you.
Sure.
So today the conversation will largely be about looking through the countries that have submitted their World Cup squad
Okay.
and make a little comment about what Ghana's prospects are, or what Ghana's
Okay.
prospects yes, are in the World Cup. And
Mm.
given that we can talk about even yesterday's game, or yes, where we did very well by not conceding more than two. And then we can, we can talk about things about maybe Arsenal and Solo is a Asa fan and is Hansi
Okay.
Oh
Flick
yeah.
guy. You were a Chelsea fan. I'm a Liverpool guy.
Yeah.
Kosa is a Chelsea fan as well. So we can start from there. Maybe from the Premier League, a little bit on the Champions League, then predominantly World Cup, and then Ghana, and then we'll round it up.
Okay.
Get a
That's
feel right.
yeah. Sure.
Fantastic. I'll start with I'll pass the ball in this case. So I'll pass the ball from the Emirates center line. Arteta
Awesome.
has Arteta has retired Pep Guardiola.
So I know we can not talk that. Let's
The
not
job
go
the
there.
job that
Let's
Klopp
not
couldn't
do
do,
this.
the job that Conte couldn't do, the job that the best of managers, even Mourinho couldn't do, the job that even Hansi Flick could not do. Arteta has done it. Cheeky ease. With no
Okay.
flair, with no flamboyance, with nothing. Cheeky ease. He has retired the guy from the Premier League. He sacked him.
Charlie Costa, if on the moderate this thing, otherwise this guy just go to talk
I
trash.
don't even know why they mention
What
Mourinho
what
name.
what to get talk about that one? What to get talk about that one?
I don't know.
I know if you are giving
They
credit.
catch Mourinho in level cry. I'll
What you want
say,
to talk?
hmm?
What you want to talk?
What you mean? Somebody were in first Champions League with this. In first
Hey,
Champions League final. Let's just say final, cry.
but it doesn't
Final
matter.
crown.
The crop of players that Mourinho had at his time can't be compared to the Arsenal squad now. So those contests need to be brought into the conversation. But I can tell you
Charlie.
that Arteta Arteta is up there. Like to win the Premier League in the fashion he's done it. Um, the only thing Mourinho has against Arteta probably could be conceding less goals. But Arteta has shown us that we can win the league with corner kicks. that record would go untouchable. That was
So
what Pep.
Mourinho came to the Premier League from Porto.
Mhm,
In the first season, he has won the league.
mhm.
You had a league where you had
Ferguson,
Ferguson at
Wenger.
United. He's more like the god in the
Mhm,
English Premier League then. He has
Mm,
handled Manchester United for God
mhm,
knows how long
mhm,
before Mourinho came. He came the first season he had won the league, right?
mhm, mhm,
And since then,
mhm.
I don't remember the last time. I don't. You see,
Let me tell you,
Arsenal,
last season,
Arsenal
and it's
has
not,
been
and
trying
it's
to
not
win
the
this
league.
league. It
They
is
won
just
the
the
league,
league.
not
We're not
five.
even talking about the Champions League. It is just
Yes,
a domestic league which they compete in
yes.
every season. We're not even
Mhm.
talking about the Champions League. The Champions League, even sometimes they don't even get to qualify. They don't even get to emerge from the group stage. So that is a different conversation. These guys have competed in the Premier League from the time of Mourinho till now, trying to win the league. See, for me, they've just come to sit on the table of men, at the table of men. That is all that they've been able to do now. I mean, the
No,
table of
these
men
guys,
has
these
so
guys,
many.
these
The
guys.
table has so many men, like so many. It is not even an exclusive table no more. It has
yeah,
so many men. All we
yeah.
wanted Arsenal to do is to just pull a chair and sit down and have a discussion with men. They
Charlie,
Okay,
failed
Charlie.
at that. They failed at that. And I repeat, they failed at that for God knows how
and
long.
what I'm
And
saying is
so,
that
and so it is to the point where Arsenal fans have taken delight in the fact that they can they can endure poor relationship because they have a heart that tolerates failures and stuff like that. I mean, it was
Charlie,
so rampant to the point
Charlie,
where they accepted that hey,
Charlie, that's triple X there. Also,
this is who we are. I mean, we are
all right.
failures. I mean, we can endure, keep on winning. We'll be here, and one day, and this is just one of the one days. It's just, and let me give credit to Ateta.
Mhm,
The club has been patient with him.
mhm.
He's been at the club for at least 4 seasons, right?
More than four. It's five. It's in the sixth. I think the sixth
Five.
season
Five, yeah,
going
I
to.
mean, 5, 6 seasons, and it's not every club that will give you this opportunity to stay for that long without winning the ultimate for them. And so
For example,
he's
Chelsea.
done well, but well, considering the fact that they've won the league for the last, they've been wanting to win the league for the past 22 years. I mean, that is the only thing that makes us special. But in other clubs, winning the league is not so
It's normal.
special.
Okay.
It's winning the league is not so special. And so yeah, he's done very well for them. To consider, he's had an amazing season, right? He's won the league. He's at the Champions League final. I mean, it couldn't be any better for Arsenal fan. I truly didn't want them to win because I mean they've accepted that they are failures. We all know where they belong, but they've proven everybody wrong this season. But like I mentioned earlier, it is not an exceptional performance. Maybe when they add the Champions League and to make the
Mhm.
season a bit, you cannot
Exception.
argue with them. But then winning just the league, I mean, I mean,
Okay, before I
it's
make my next comment, I'll let
phenomenal.
Solo talk. Then I'll make a comment that will respond to your
Mm,
preliminary take and Solo's
sure.
as well. So
Mm,
I'm saying that
Yeah.
everything he has said, I agree with him in part. Arsenal
Yeah.
have now joined the table of men. Fair point. It may be true. But what I'm saying is this. Just when Ateta pulled the chair to join the seat, to join the table,
Mm.
Pep Guardiola recognized that greatness has arrived and I can't be here again. So in, Pep had to leave because he could not contain the light Ateta brought to the table. That is what I'm still standing on.
Bro, let me tell you
What do you
something.
say in
Uh,
response to that?
For someone who mentored him, do you know
Yeah,
Pep
it's normal. It's normal. I mean, you
so
can mentor me and I can beat you. It
listen,
happens all the time.
he gave this trophy to him as a parting gift.
Jesus Christ. Solo talk,
Eh,
solo talk,
Yo,
eh,
solo talk.
yes,
real talk,
it felt that way. It felt that way. It
Mm,
felt that way at
it
a
just
point
did,
because
bro. The games that Man City lost, it made it make sense. They tied with
exactly.
Everton, bro. Look, if you watch that game, they were just giving the goals away. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Ah,
They made it seem as if they are serious. They wanted to win the thing, but bro. So
they
Pep,
were not
Pep
serious.
knew exactly what
Ah,
he was
Maguire,
doing.
that back
Bro,
pass, Maguire.
I'm telling you.
That back pass from Maguire is criminal.
Bro, up to now,
Is
I don't understand
criminal.
that pass. Hey, I was like, nah. Pep probably had a talk with him, and then
mm,
do what
mm.
he did. So
Cause I be like your sound be low. You will be boost them up, give you.
Very low.
Yeah.
okay,
So while Costa is fixing the mic, I think Zolo, you can have some take on Ateta and Arsenal's winning the league and their
Oh
prospect of
yes,
it.
Charlie.
Yeah.
Arteta has done well. Arteta has done well. Arteta has done well. I can clap for Arteta, though I don't like him personally.
Mm,
But I can appreciate the work that he's put into bringing us now to this level. The fact that last season, I mean, for me, I've always maintained that there are two ways to win the Premiership.
mhm,
One is to get a buffer in the first half of the season, like win a lot of matches. Then the second half, you can stroll through the second half of the season.
mhm,
okay,
That's
guys.
what Liverpool did last season. Slot
mhm,
won a lot of matches in the first half. Second half, they were losing, but they were still at the top of the league.
Yeah.
As
Yeah.
for Guardiola, he likes to struggle and stumble in the first half. The second half, zoom into business. They finish and kill you off. So these are the two main ways of winning the Premiership that I've seen in the recent times. But for Ateta, what he lacked was that consistency at the end, at the business end of the league each season. And this is what the difference was that after losing to Man City, I don't know. I don't know if I should attribute this credit to Ateta or Rice. Because Rice said it's not over yet. On that day when the final whistle was blown, he said it's not over. So to have that mentality that, look, now we are level on points. The league is going to be decided either by goal difference or we pray City drops points. What can we do now to make sure that we win this league? Arsenal went back to basics. Be defensively solid, score one goal, and then sit back. Like against Newcastle, 1-0. Uh, Fulham, I don't know what Fulham went to do at Emirates. They just went to open their nyash for them. They tear the basa basa. But for after Newcastle 1-0, there was Burnley 1-0. There was West Ham 1-0.
Mm.
And that is where Ateta brought what he was doing in the first half of the season. Just that now, one goal is enough. One goal project. Oh, Charlie, 2010, middle over. One goal project. We score one. If you're a man, come and score. So it's all about getting over the finisher. Ateta has finally done it.
mm,
Now, let's see if he can build on it. Because, like Richie was saying, Arsenal just needed to pull a chair and sit at the table of men. They finally done it. Can they keep their place there? It's a question Ateta will have to answer. Whether he can doesn't depend on whether Guardiola being there or not. Guardiola has come, lived a legacy, and he's gone. For me, I thought he would have left like 2 seasons ago
because
when his
Ateta don't come.
relationship.
You see, that's what I'm saying.
Oh, Master
Ateta
Ateta
is
was
not
there from
new.
2020. Arteta was there from 2020, 6 years. The guy was sweeping Arteta back, front, left, like he catch up for toilet, he go sweep up, bathroom, he go sweep up. So
Ateta was in the
just
making at
now that he has arrived, Charlie Guardiola, this coaching job had strain on his family. His wife left him at a point. I thought at that point you quit the football. He didn't. He gave us more football for like 2 years before deciding to leave. And it was obvious that this announcement of he leaving wasn't just impromptu. It wasn't just all of a sudden. It was well thought out, and then he decided to leave. So now Ateta is going to play with his age mates,
Hey,
Moresca, Chabi
hey,
Alonso. Oh, but are you? I try to say that Ateta, we say back home, the Tipani Guardiola. Oh, Charlie, okay, okay, you keep you. Don't worry. When you get your time, you defend Ateta wherever you want to put him as the greatest of all time. But now Ateta can compete with his peers, I'll say, because Alonso was a player under Guardiola, learnt a lot from Guardiola. Moresca, his assistant, learnt a lot from him. Um, what was his name? Ateta himself was an assistant, learnt a lot from him. So now they should compete. Let's see. Is Carrick that was at the greatest
manager.
of all time?
Thank, thank you.
The only
Thank,
say
thank
in the dugout. So, so let's see.
you.
Let's see if Arsenal can go on. They are set to dominate for at least 2 3 years
Mm-hmm.
because Slotto man is still figuring things out.
Hey,
Alonso just came in.
Premier League winner is figuring things out.
Charlie. As for Slot, just mention him in passing. I don't want to go into him.
I don't
I
know
don't want
if
to
Maresca
hear.
has won the Premier League before. I don't know. But
Maresca
Slot
has
is on
won
his
Premier
TV.
League.
He
He has
entered the first season. He saw the likes of Guardiola and said, "Come on,
Charlie,
get
do
out
you
of the
want
way."
us to analyze Slot right now? You want us to analyze what Slot has done to Liverpool?
Oh no, 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 no. Calm down, calm down,
Okay, then
calm
let's
down.
just go on.
Is
I
it somebody's
bet
trying to
you
run
want
away?
to.
Is somebody trying to run away like Pep Guardiola? Sit down, sit down, you're not down. Sit down, sit down, sit down, sit down,
So,
sit down.
Charlie, in wrapping up, kudos
Mm-hmm.
to Ateta.
Mm-hmm.
But now that he has a seat at the table, let's see what else he can do. Can he dominate? That's the question I want him to answer. Winning the Premiership, well done. But can you dominate as your master has done for the past 10 years? So it's a question he has to answer.
Okay, talking about dominance, right? It will mean that they have to dominate the continent and European football. Over the past seasons, they've shown signs that they can step up. The past
Mhm.
season, they went to the semifinals. This season, they are the finals. They are the only team to have gone to the finals without losing a game. This is record. These are signs of a team that can dominate or a team that has dominance prospects. So I think that domination or dominance will start from 30th of May. What do you think will be the fate of Arsenal on 30th of May? Will Luis Enrique and his men do their thing, or Atasa will show that you don't change the winning formula when you connect the bulb and the bulbs are light? I want to see energy. You know, I want to see energy.
Bring your
What
lunch,
carry
bring
the
your
day?
breakfast.
Or they
Charlie,
pickpocket them.
you
What do you think?
tactically, I think Louis Enrique has an advantage
Mm.
because what he has in Vitinha, Jean Neves, and if it's Zai Emery or Fabian Rui in the middle of that, if they get on the ball and pass around, I just feel Rice and Zubi will not be able to. Charlie, they can't. I don't know. I just have that feeling that if Vitinha, Jean Neves, and Fabian Rui, and then Dembele drops to make a four-man diamond midfield,
Diamond.
Charlie,
Oh, Charlie.
Charlie, Charlie.
No,
Unless they should pray Dembele doesn't get fit for the match.
Dembele has
Because
confirmed his fate. He's going to play. He's confirmed
Charlie,
in a post. He's
this
confirmed
one
it.
I don't know. I don't
But
know. I don't know. Maybe
you know the club World Cup. You know the club World Cup. You know what happened to
uh
those very same three midfielders by Chelsea's by Moresca's Chelsea. Even
exactly why
even with
Arsenal has to.
even with companies um this one, Bayern, what they did to PSG. So there is a midfield that can really match Enrique's midfield, right? I think Enrique will watch all these clips. Sorry, Ateta will watch all these clips and take a bit and pieces of how these different coaches found a way to overcome this powerhouse of the midfield that PSG has, and was still
I get it.
penetrated. To do.
But once again, that same game, remember Maresca went man for man.
Mm-hmm,
If if Ateta goes man for man,
mm-hmm.
least you concede is 5. Ayoko, you concede 5. Charlie, the least that you concede that day is 5. Because
Why so?
the reason why Arsenal are great defensively is because they do a perfect zonal marking.
Mm,
Okay, so they are able to attack the spaces where the opposition will try to drive the ball into.
mhm,
That's where they excel. But if you leave Saliba and Gabriel one on one with Dembele, Kvaratskhelia, or Due, Charlie, Charlie,
Saliba,
much like we'll be picking people with
Saliba is a
ambulance.
Rolls Royce. So don't forget, Saliba is a Rolls Royce. He can match the
Like
Dembele.
these guys, they are not one on one. If you look at them play, if you've studied any of their games,
Mhm,
when Saliba goes forward to close down an attacker,
mhm,
Gabriel comes like behind him to cover any loose ball.
mhm,
So they look a great defense because they do that zonal marking very well. But
mhm,
if Saliba is to pick up another man somewhere and
mhm.
Dembele isolates his French colleague, what's his name? The defender, I just mentioned his name,
Saliba.
Saliba,
Yeah.
it will be disastrous. Because I know for a fact Dembele will go past Saliba all day with cheeky
Quick,
ease.
quick,
Like
quick,
with cheeky ease. So
quick.
if Dembele goes past, and Dembele would prefer going past Saliba with pace. So you
Mm.
have to push the ball ahead of him and run past him.
Yeah, I'm passing,
Now,
yes.
typical Arsenal, Gabriel will be there to cover. Or Raya will come out of his pole to cover. But if
Mm-hmm.
they go man for man, it means that that space behind Saliba will be there for the taking.
Yeah, yeah, it's true.
So they can't go man for man. So the Chelsea approach is a no-no for them.
Mm.
Now, if they sit back like they
What about the
usually
buying
do,
approach? What about the buying approach?
Then they will
when
take
they
like
met
10
Bayern,
goals, bro.
Is it, is it,
so they will take 10.
Easy.
Charlie,
First half
10
five,
can
second half
10
five.
can be Oboshi or something.
okay, okay. I get it. Let me
Can it
take
be?
Richard's talk on Arsenal's hopes for initiating the dominance in Europe. It starts with PSG. Richie, what do you think? Richie, your sound is Richie. You've muted. You've muted yourself. Chelsea fans, yes, oh,
My-
now you're back.
my-
You're alive. You're alive. You're alive.
yeah. So somebody tell us now
Oh,
that
Charlie.
if
Let me,
ever
let me,
he had
let me. I'm going to call. Wait, wait. Let me just. I have Ateta's number, so let me just record this one for him. So I'm not
somebody
talking of. See,
tell
see,
yeah
Michaela.
somebody tell us now that if
I'm
ever
pressing
they
the
had
record, but
a
wait, wait,
chance.
wait. Let me press the record. Let me press the record. So I have to record to you. Huh? Please start. Somebody tell.
So
So now
somebody
it's
tell
already.
us,
Uh huh.
right, that
Mm-hmm.
if ever they had a chance of winning the Champions League,
Mm-hmm.
it is this season.
Mm-hmm.
If ever they had a chance to win the Champions League
Mm-hmm.
against a team that is beatable,
Mm-hmm.
it is this season.
So
It
PSG
is
is
this
beat
season.
up.
So
The
you mean
first,
PSG's be eh,
yeah,
Randy.
the first ever time. Okay, so
Oh,
let's put it into perspective.
okay.
The
Yeah.
first time they were in the Champions League final,
Mm-hmm.
it was against Barcelona. You have
Arsenal.
Iniesta, you have
Yeah.
Xavi, you have
Mm-hmm.
Pedro. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
name them, and you have Messi,
Mm-hmm.
the all-time
And
great.
that time set was Ronaldinho and Eto
Exactly.
and,
Oh,
and
okay. It was
Deco.
the Ronaldinho Eto era, right?
Yeah.
They didn't have a chance, trust me. And so they lost it. I mean, that Barcelona side was 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 a perfect team.
And they also had Henry.
Yeah, actually, to be fair, that
Yeah,
match
it
was
Yes,
it was quite
deceptive.
competitive, right? But
It
it
you
was
was
see,
deceptive.
Barcelona, for me,
The score
Barcelona
didn't tell the
will
whole truth.
always go past. It's like myself and Dry playing FIFA. I mean, I'll
Oh,
try my
Charlie.
best, but anytime he's serious about it and he wants to just kill the game, he will do that.
Oh,
No
Charlie.
way.
Way, right? I know
those
Dry.
are
that because I've also
No,
played
no,
with
Charlie. Charlie,
I know
Richie
that
got
because I've also
Richie
played with people that I know
Richie
when I
got
put a bit of seriousness to it, I just put them to bed.
Richie.
And that
Not
was
just
Oh,
you.
how
Kosa is my student.
okay.
I've schooled him before.
Oh,
I mean,
FIFA.
I
You.
just that.
I can't house can't
Uh,
score before. Make no do
nah,
Now,
nah,
this.
nah, 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 nah. That
now
never
coming
happened.
back
Though.
to the Champions League with PSG.
Mhm,
I mean, Luis Enrique has a good team and all that,
mhm,
but Chelsea within 45 minutes had
mhm.
ended the game.
Charlie. Oh God.
Charlie.
Yeah,
Chelsea
Charlie.
people go kill you.
Mares,
Chelsea just go kill
Mares,
you.
yeah.
Hey.
Mares,
Within
Mares.
45 minutes, we had
Mhm.
ended the game. It was over.
Hey, Charlie.
Yeah, it was
Enimja,
over. And
Enimja.
let me
Wait.
address something Solomon said
Mhm,
that Chelsea went into that game man marking. No,
mhm.
we went into that game and in the first 45 minutes, they were surprised at how dominant we were with the game. Everybody was looking forward to us defending, going man to man, but we took the game to them. Go back and
Correct.
review that tape again. We took the game. They were surprised. Within 45 minutes, we were done. We're cutting through them. You notice
Like knife through butter.
Palmer's first chance at goal. Everybody
Yeah.
thought the ball was at the back of the net, then it went somewhere else. See, we cut through them, we opened the game up, we outplayed them, we outsmarted them, and the
I've
game was
marked
over before they knew it.
Cash. Cut them
Arsenal,
off.
Arsenal currently, and we're not even at the form that Arsenal is currently. We're nowhere close to winning the Premier
The league.
League.
Mhm.
I'm not sure where we even placed second that season. No,
Yeah.
right? But
Yeah.
Arsenal has shown
No,
consistency over
Chelsea
over the
always
season.
has Chelsea always has that. Like Chelsea, no matter how they are
No, yeah,
performing,
Chelsea.
once they
Chelsea.
get to a final, no matter
Yeah,
who you are,
different
Yes.
breed of
They
animal.
they
Yeah,
can
got
pull
edge
animal.
up.
for finals.
Yeah,
Yes, of
out of
course.
final. It
And you
doesn't matter
see,
form.
if you want to be up there, that is what Arsenal should emulate. And you see, they showed glimpses by winning this trophy, the English Premier League. I mean, getting to the latter stage of the season, it was quite difficult, but they were able to grind results and win the trophy, right? And it's
Mm.
that same spirit, there's that same current form that they should be able to. I mean, they are rewriting their story. Their story is not nice. They are rewriting their story. They want to be taken seriously in the world of football. You've won the
Mhm.
league. You have an opportunity of winning the Champions League. I mean, this is it for them. This is a team that has belief. This is a team that has achieved something that a lot of greats in the Arsenal team has not been able to do, right? And so this is it for them. They should go out there with a belief that hey, this team is beatable. We've not lost a game throughout the season. It is with this same team that Chelsea within 45 minutes was done with them, with the same players, with the same coach, right? With the same
Yeah.
players, the same coach. And so, I mean, it's a one off game. You don't need to play home and away or anything.
Oh,
It's a one off
Charlie.
game. They should
For the
go out.
first for the first time,
Yeah.
man,
Uh-huh.
Chelsea fan is supporting an Arsenal fan, knowing very well that when Chelsea wins this trophy, when Arsenal wins this trophy, that
They'll be all over
landing
the place.
that landing is blue that Chelsea people have over Arsenal,
No,
and
say,
that bragging right of you know one.
we've painted the London so blue that it will take them about 15 years. 15 years. The London is so
Charlie.
blue.
To catch
It
up,
will
eh?
take them like
That
50
even if they are painting it on top, they have to do about
it will take them
100
50
layers of
years.
painting. before
to
the
get
red can come out clean.
to get anywhere close, right?
Jesus.
So we are
Charlie,
not even envious of them. We are just happy that finally they are having
oh,
some joy,
that,
right? And so, to be honest, I want them to go into this game with all the belief. I mean, they've shown maturity as a team.
Mm, mm,
They've shown character this season
mm,
as a team.
mm,
You don't need
mm,
to play pretty. That's
mm,
why there's the reason why they've delayed in winning this trophy was that they had a certain mentality of
mhm,
playing pretty, of not
mhm,
grinding
mhm,
results, of dominating
mm,
and playing the perfect football to win trophy.
mm.
You've now come to the realization that it's not always a perfect situation that
That
gives you
one.
results. Sometimes you just have to play ugly,
Mhm,
win, and see where
mhm.
you can play better and pick results from there.
That is a perfect
With this
Mourinho
background,
tactics. That's a
yeah, it
perfect
is.
Mourinho tactics.
Yeah, it is with this
Exactly.
background that you should go into this game. It
Mhm,
mm,
is it is 90 minutes. Do
mm.
whatever you need to do, including their dirty tricks in corner kicks and stuff. Do whatever you need to do. Give them a tough time. By the time they realize that hey, this is a Champions League final, we are 5 minutes added time away.
Wow. Okay,
Yeah.
guys.
Charlie.
Costa, I want to let Costa take a bite on this. So the note on which Richie has ended the submission, I would like that to lead us into something different. Still club football, but in Spain, we want to discuss Madrid's problems, and I'm going to allocate just 5 minutes for this subject. So it means that Costa has 30 seconds because the Chelsea fan, and
Ah.
then Richie has Costa has 30 seconds. Richie has 30. Richie will have 1 minute 30 seconds on this matter,
Every
and
club
then
has problems. Why are we discussing Madrid's problem?
come again.
Every club has problems. Why are we discussing Madrid's
Madrid
problems?
is should
The
be
problem is,
on the headline because Madrid is a Galactico. What I say, I don't
yeah.
think Chelsea can lace Madrid's boots. You know, so
No,
Charlie,
no. In all fairness, in all
you are
fairness,
trying.
I mean, yeah.
okay, good. So Richie will get 1 minute 30 seconds on the Madrid issue, and because Barcelona is a direct rival to Madrid, Barca Barca's rep here. Oh, by the way, I want to let you know that Solomon is actually a coach. He's certified, and he's won a tournament before. So I beg, where's the certificate? He won
Oh,
a
they.
tournament in
I
Ukraine.
carry it everywhere I go.
He's a licensed coach.
Why
So
are
as
we
in,
not discussing? On the contrary, why are we not discussing Alonso coming to Chelsea as the new
no,
coach?
no, no.
Charlie,
You are a small club. You are a small club. So Solomon will have
Alonso,
3 minutes on this subject. So
Charlie, we can
Madrid.
discuss Alonso. Alonso
No,
has
no,
them.
no, no.
Beyond
Alonso
this.
no reach. Alonso no
Alonso has
reach.
no form.
Alonso you
Let
go without Alonso no reach. So
No, there'll
so
be
let's
time to
Chelsea
preview
so
next
fans
let's
season.
discuss
relax.
let's discuss
Like,
Madrid, and I'll start with
Hmm,
Richie. Richie, so Madrid have had or are currently in some transition of sort. I'll call it.
yeah.
So they have to since Ancelotti left, they've not really had a good stability in terms of team chemistry, team cohesion to play as is expected of them. They've experimented some solutions. What do you think in 1 minute 30 seconds? What do you think is the issue with Madrid? Then what would you share as a way out for Madrid fans?
Um, for me, I've never wished them well, and so their current
Charlie,
situation,
Charlie,
for me,
Richie, your intro is always
their current situation for me is not really a problem. For me, it's just a perfect situation, and so I don't really have any solution for them. I mean,
oh my
they are
goodness.
they are they are in a form that is perfect, right? Barcelona has a good team, a young team that should keep winning. Yeah, that should
Charlie,
keep winning.
Charlie.
Have a young chap that is carrying the team along, and I mean that is it. But as somebody that has a soft spot for Jose Mourinho, right?
Yeah.
His arrival to Madrid is something
Mhm.
we are all looking forward to. I mean, he always brings a spice. He has that extra touch to the league, and he's able
Mhm.
to turn things around in a manner that I mean lift the team's spirit up. So yeah, On the contrary, I'm rather looking at Moreno's
Science.
introduction as the coach.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see what he brings on board. I mean, people say his tactics are outmoded, and he's been all over. He's coming back to Madrid and see whether he can bring
Revive
victory.
the
Yeah,
club.
let's
Mm,
look at. I'm very much interested in how he goes about it. And
mm,
personally, I was also of the school of thought that, I mean, his era has passed, and
yeah.
so coming back to Europe again um, to handle a team, no mean a team, but Real Madrid. I'm curious. I just want to see what he brings on board and how it
Mm.
all plays out. Yeah.
Okay. Solid. I like the honesty. I like the truthfulness. They're not hiding things.
No, 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 no.
Right from the
I
word
like
go.
their form.
I don't like them.
I like their
Their
form.
downfall is my joy.
I like
Their
their form.
failure is my success.
I like their
Their
form.
tears is what I purify and drink.
Their form is perfect.
In fact,
Their
even
form
with the salt, I drink it like that.
their form is perfect
Hey,
security. Their form is perfect security.
Solo, be the
Charlie,
Barca fan.
Charlie,
You have 3 minutes on this. Just
Charlie, even if
paint,
the Chelsea fan.
just paint a picture for me. How this thing? How do you see this? Make a comment for me on this matter.
Okay. Charlie, this is unprecedented in
Mm,
Madrid's history.
mm,
And trying to figure out where this all stems from is even mind baffling because when Ancelotti was there
mm-hmm,
last season
mm-hmm,
and they got in Mbappe. Now, when you come off winning the Champions League, as Real Madrid did
mm-hmm,
in 2024, going to the 2024-2025 season,
mm-hmm,
bringing in Mbappe, we're hearing comments like the world should get ready. Because adding Mbappe to that Champions League winning team, we expected Madrid to blow, like we expected them to dominate. And then we started the season only for one 16, 17-year-old boy catch them at the Bernabeu and trip them 4-0. It
Hey,
is it,
Pasa,
you mean
pasa.
you mean Barcelona?
yeah, it's the 60-year-old boys team.
Hey, who's
Because
16 years? Yamal at the time.
Yeah, yeah.
he was 17, but
Hey,
like the boy has been 16 all his life. So we just
hey,
say the team is
hey, boys,
because you
boys.
can't be carrying the team at 16 years. Like no one does that.
Mhm,
Yeah,
mm,
he's still
So
16 though.
he's still
Yeah,
16. I still see him as
forever 16.
wherever you're.
Guys, shut up.
So let make a point. Make a point.
Yeah, so Charlie. And then we started hearing reports coming out of the Madrid camp that um, the Vinicius and Mbappe were not gelling well. We
Mm,
started hearing that in matches, Carlo Ancelotti like literally had to tell Vinicius to run back, to try to press.
mm,
Otherwise, he'll be benched before Vinicius responded. So from there, I think that's where the signs were. I don't know if the sporting directors, the president didn't pick it up, and then they went in after Carlo left. They went in for Alonso,
mhm,
who is a very good coach, but doesn't have the pedigree
mm,
to be at the helms where those egos are clashing.
mhm, mhm,
So
mhm,
from the last season, at the beginning of this season, when they appointed Alonso, I knew it to be a failure
mm.
because when you bring in a manager who hasn't really worked, he doesn't have the body of work
Hey, he went
for
unbeaten
the
in
likes
the
of,
Bundesliga.
listen, the body of work for the likes of Mbappe and Vinicius to Kototu. You can go
Mm,
unbeaten in the Bundesliga
mhm,
and come to Real Madrid and
mhm,
we will not see you in the same regard as someone like Carlo Ancelotti, who has won Champions
mm,
League with AC Milan,
mm,
with Real
mm,
Madrid themselves.
mm,
So he coming in there Charlie, it was going to be difficult for him to control those boys. And
Mm.
it was obvious in was it in October when they played Barcelona and Vinicius was subbed, started
And the
throwing tantrums,
drums. Yeah.
and when Alonso had the opportunity to punish him and punish him well, he let it slide. That was
Mm.
a mistake. That was a manager's mistake.
Mm.
Because if he was just the coach preparing tactics for football games, I can understand why he doesn't punish. We expect that punishment to come from the hierarchy.
Mm-hmm.
But the fact that you are the manager of the team,
Mm-hmm.
you should have punished Vinicius for doing
Mm.
that. Because
Mm.
he undermined you, disrespected you, you should have punished him. He
Yeah.
did it.
Yeah.
Now, if I am Mbappe and I see that, if I'm Jude Bellingham and I see that,
Mm-hmm.
what are you
You,
talking about?
you milk it.
Of course, I'll take advantage of it. Now I know my
Mm.
manager is weak.
Mm.
Once that crept in into the team, there was no
Mm-hmm.
going back for Alonso. And
Mm.
then it felt like the president was supporting the players. So
Mm.
Alonso couldn't really stamp his authority because he wanted to
You didn't.
play in a certain style.
Yeah.
But the boys today are used to Carlo way. Oh, go and enjoy yourself.
Mm.
But Alonso wanted to play in a very defined structure where
Yeah.
every detail is managed by him himself.
Him. Yeah.
But the boys, Charlie, they want to do their things on the park.
Mm.
And it
Start.
didn't work.
Mm.
So for me, going into next season, what I hope Moreno can do is first of all bring these two boys together.
Mm.
Because I believe there's a world where Mbappe and Vinicius can play on the same pitch and
Yeah.
they'll perform very well.
Right. Well.
Yeah. But in the past, will I say 10 years, I've not really seen Moreno like
Play
take a team
any. Mm-hmm.
like I've not seen any tactical masterminded game by Mourinho in the last few
Mm.
years
Hmm.
because in the league maybe
Are you
those
refusing to see it, or you just
okay I have not seen I have not followed him
for someone who has gone
uh,
unbeaten this whole season?
Yeah.
and he was
Benfica,
still third
right?
Yeah,
Unbeaten.
and he was still
yeah.
third.
So yeah, you can just make that statement.
Al
Say
Hilal was unbeaten this season. They were
Yeah.
second.
Exactly. Yeah.
So unbeaten is a funny thing. It's a really funny thing. Unbeaten because we tried
Only Arsenal has that pedigree.
and Alonso at by Leverkusen.
Yeah.
And we talk about Alonso because he won it. If Alonso had gone unbeaten and Bayern had won that league, ah,
Mm-hmm.
Real Madrid, Chelsea will not be chasing Alonso.
Mm.
Honestly, let's be honest.
Mm.
So unbeaten is funny, but we wait to see what will
Mm.
Moreno do. As for him putting the boys in their place, I know he can do that because
Yeah.
he has that pedigree. He has
Yeah.
seen it, done it. He had Drogba,
Yeah.
ACN, Maluda, those players in his dressing room. He had Kaka, Ronaldo, um, all those guys, the Galacticos in there. He was able to bail and things, and he was
Mm-hmm.
able to get them to submission for them to do away. But these
Mm.
boys, these TikTok boys and things, Charlie, we'll see how it goes. Now they are calling for elections at the team. The
Mm-hmm.
president said, if you want to challenge me, come. The guy is just Perez is just some dictator, but he knows he knows. So apparently, the for you to be able to run as president of Real Madrid, you should be a social. A social is like someone who has followed the club for at least 20 years,
Wow.
and he's one of the longest serving members of like the hierarchy.
Mm-hmm.
So like he's the only one who qualifies, and you need to have a personal bank like credits. Is it like 500 million or something euros?
Wow.
So the competitors are very very few.
Oh, I see.
So
Okay.
we'll see
Mhm.
how it goes, Charlie.
Sure. Thank you very much. I think at this point we'll close the curtains on club football and then zoom
I
into
thought
our
Costa
very own.
wanted to.
Oh, no, because I don't go talking it. You know, go talking it.
no,
Can't
don't
pick me,
mind
can't
this
pick
guy.
me. No,
Don't
can't
mind
pick
this
me.
guy.
We'll move to
Let
Levant
me
and
tell you
see.
guys. Let me tell you guys something. Next season is gonna be a turnaround for Real Madrid.
Charlie.
Next season,
Kasa
hey,
Emprama.
Mumbo Payo,
We are
because
Talk is
scared.
yes,
We are scared.
talk is
the
air.
treble, no.
Talk is air.
Ah,
Talk is air.
Marino, he has
Talk
done
is
it before.
talk is air.
He has
Guys,
done it before.
Who
guys,
Now
see?
he has the man. Now he has the man. He can do it again. So you
guys,
guys
And
should
so
be
yesterday,
prepared for
he has
that.
a man now than in 2011, 2010, 2011.
Oh, now he has quality players now. He just have to sort out whatever issues they're having and then put them in their proper positions, and that's it.
oh Charlie,
All
accent,
right,
no, accent, no,
all right.
Charlie. If
Mm.
we dey introduce you, go put Canadian sport analyst for under
But Charlie,
For who?
for Kosa.
Oh, Charlie.
as
Charlie,
for
because the
as
That's
for
accent
Felo,
is
we go.
tricky.
As
ah,
for Richie, you go put Charlie for put some senior sport pundit with the
master.
Stamford
And
Bridge. So they entitled Bolong, coach, CEO,
Luko,
Richie,
technical
next
director.
next season, I'm sure you're gonna have a lot of fevers.
Oh, really?
Whenever you see Real Madrid, you start shivering. Ah, oh my
But you
god.
see, like I said earlier, I have a soft spot for Moreno. Okay, so that is going to be the confusion in my head. Moreno, I've always loved Moreno. I have a soft spot for him, and so I mean that is it. Let's see next season.
Apart from that, they are
Oh,
praying
if
that
it's not Moreno at Real Madrid,
you like
Waterfall,
the form they are
Waterfall
in.
effect. Go down.
I just love.
So, gentlemen,
Yeah.
I'm moving to this. The Black Star.
Oh, oh,
Black
oh.
Black
Charlie,
Star.
don't do this. Don't do this. Oh Lord.
Oh, Charlie. Oh,
You are.
Charlie. Mexico. Mexico.
Charlie.
Oh, Charlie.
Charlie.
Mexico.
Oh, Charlie. Oh,
Uh,
Charlie. Oh, Charlie. Oh, Charlie.
Oh,
Oh, Charlie.
Charlie.
Oh, Charlie.
Yo.
Charlie. Charlie, guys, we are doing World Cup now. Unfortunately, our time is almost up. So we'll just do some 10 minutes on World Cup. We'll start with
oh,
the
Charlie, the
most
World Cup runner wanted to understand what. Okay, you there?
okay.
You finish your.
This is the first podcast. So every Saturday we go meet like this now. Until Kosa finds a way he can come and pick me, Richie, and we go and pick if you go hard to I will come take a Tesla, then drive the other one. The other one. It be what's if
Oh,
the
Tesla.
four-wheel drive no.
Tesla.
Drive that one. I can't pick the
Mm.
Tesla, then can't pick the boys up. So
Cyber.
guys, oh Charlie, Wrangler.
Cyber. Cyber. Cyber.
So guys, in the next 10 minutes, maximum 12 minutes, they're going to touch on World Cup squad so far, right? We will discuss what has been controversial. England squad, obviously.
Mm,
And of course,
mm,
some other countries also made some squad lists that we can speak to, right? But predominantly the England squad because Ghana will face England. And then also
Yeah.
because some big names were dropped over there. Then we'll discuss the Ghana Black Stars prospect against these big names. And then we'll make some predictions. Every day when we meet, we'll make predictions to the World Cup till the World Cup starts. And as it's going, we'll ask, are you changing or are you staying? So we'll be updating our predictions. So without much I do, yesterday, or before we even got to yesterday, our country had a very stellar World Cup qualification campaign. In fact, our player is sitting at the top, competing with the greatest of all time with World Cup qualification goal contributions. He's at par with Messi. I dare say he's even above Messi. One and only Jordan Ayew.
Oh,
Some people
Charlie.
call, some people call him relegation masterclass. Everything he goes, he goes to relegation.
Charlie.
Others
Charlie.
call him the savior in Black Star jersey. This guy led us through our campaign, very successful. Zero defeats, maximum wins with I think one or two draws. We are at the World Cup. But then we had to understand or advise ourselves that Charlie Massa, we have to change our coach, which we did. Play
Mm,
some friendly matches. And in fact, yesterday we played a friendly match
yeah.
and we performed relatively better than if it was a certain gentleman at the face. So, starting from that World Cup game, what do you think Ghana's hopes in the World Cup would be like? We'll start off from a predicted squad list you want to see. Do you think any of the players that were called for this friendly against Mexico will even make it to the World Cup? And when our full squad comes, when our full squad is in place, can we do we stand a chance of winning the World Cup or beating our opponent at least the group stages? Floor is open for inputs. I'll start with I'll start with I'll start with Solo. You'll have 2 minutes on this.
So this one is just Ghana, right?
Yeah, Ghana, this Ghana.
All right, all right. So
I can analyze and be chipping in a bit of how we'll face our opponents and all of that.
God bless our homeland Ghana.
And make us
And
strong.
we, uh, Charlie, this one it will take Inshallah. Charlie, I was listening to Ajagraja. He
Go ahead.
Your
said the
source,
only
your source is poor.
people, you are just look at the physical. When you've gone to the only reason why blasters are not performing according to Ajagraja, because we are not paying, we are not focusing on the spiritual, we
Aspect.
are not focusing on the spiritual aspect, Charlie.
No, he
But
said,
looking at
I
the
think he said if we wear red, gold, green, we have a chance. I think I heard that part.
Oh my god, man.
Charlie, sure, that's it.
And I had one prophet. I don't
Prophet.
know. I don't know his name,
I
but
think
he
you
he
tell me.
said, yeah,
Catalyst.
yeah, 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 yeah. That guy. He said something like Ghana will be at the finals or something like
It's a joke.
Charlie, if only just the take our technical
It's a
and
joke.
changing coaches and hiring
that.
individual, we
so
are
so
forgetting that spiritually.
with that being said, bro, you just go to Sporty and then you go Ghana at finals. You
Charlie,
empty all the savings on it,
Charlie, the two know. So
and
land
then you
your
hope
point
for
for
the
me. Land
best.
your point for me.
All right. So for this, the call out for the Mexico game,
Mm-hmm.
I saw a few players.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, our number one clean sheet Asari
Charlie, them
on the
say he
list.
should.
Yeah, I saw some played out of the back that he did give the ball away that led to a goal, which we will not do again. We will not try that again. Now is boom, bim, bam, boom,
Yeah.
straight to the opposition half. We are not playing out of the back again. It is not in our
Mm.
DNA. We don't know where it came from. It was a mistake,
We're not
and that was the
interested.
last. We will never see it again. So Asari, I'm expecting him to be part of the final list,
Mm-hmm.
and I think Ashimero should be there as well.
Mm-hmm. Majid.
And Afenajan, I've heard some good things. I've not seen him myself. They said he helped his side in the Turkish second league to be promoted to the
Yeah.
Super League. So I guess he's doing some good work. So there, I saw some highlights from um, yesterday's match. For those in Ghana, who will be this morning's match. Um, I think Afenajan should get a look in for the final squad list.
Mm.
Those are the three on top of my head I think should get in there.
Mm.
And for I think by now Carlos Quiroz should have
Crush.
at least 20 men that he trusts
Mm.
that he's taking to the World Cup.
Mm.
Because I have seen the I have seen the Croatian
Squad.
squad and I've seen the English Panama
Squad.
there. They should be there be joking. I've seen the Croatian and the English.
Mm-hmm.
The Croatian they are bringing all those old men again. Oh.
Yeah, yeah.
And the part for me with Croatia is that if we don't set up well to outrun them and we
Hmm.
allow them with the ball to play with it,
Experience will beat us.
Kovacic, Modric, Perisic, Pasalic, oh Charlie,
Livakovic,
they'll kill us.
they'll kill us.
Yes, you can't allow. They are good with the ball. They are old men. They can't run, but they are good with the ball at their feet. If they slow it down, they'll kill us. So for
Mm.
Croatia, there's only one thing: let it be a high octane, high intensity game.
High intensity
So we will
Gengen Ball.
need those young players, the Kamaldeen,
Mm.
the Fatao, the Semenyos. We need Jordan.
Jordan,
For that
the
match,
I
I
no,
think
the
Jordan should
Ayus,
start from.
the Ayus, so that they
Let's
also
not
bring
do this to ourselves.
they will
Let's
contribute with
not do this to
experience.
ourselves.
On that note, I want to
For
switch
me,
to Richie and take
Kama,
Richie's story.
Kama,
That's a minute. Like
Zuku
5 minutes.
player. Kama,
Zoo,
Zuku
zoo.
player. That guy should never come anywhere close to the national team. Zuku player.
but honestly, on the wings, if you take out, if you take out, let's say Semenyo and
He has always been that player with prospect, and he has remained like that for like forever. He has never gone
take out.
past a player with prospect. Like he has been the same, running with the ball without looking at anybody else, just going until he gets to where there is nobody, and then that. I mean, that guy he doesn't have football sense. To be honest with you,
Oh,
Oh,
Charlie.
he
Charlie.
doesn't. He doesn't. He doesn't.
Charlie.
He
Oh
doesn't.
boy. Oh
AK
Guys,
boy.
47
guys,
fire.
I mean,
I think,
simple host football sense.
yeah,
Simple, he doesn't have it.
is it me?
That is the truth, man. I mean, he's just
Right.
fit.
Hey, my enemies have got me.
Dry.
You already know.
So, but you can run. That,
Isn't dry's line is yeah.
is having
Yeah.
internet
So and
communities.
whilst we wait for him,
Gentlemen, can you hear me?
I don't know what is happening with our national
Everybody
team,
pause. That means it may be
but
the
I'm
problem.
thinking there is a problem. Because I'm just reading on the internet, Gary Al Smith wrote something about our current coach. He mentioned his name like two times, and he wrote beneath it that, hey, I like what you are doing. There should be a reason why our national team coach was not seen
Hello,
with
guys.
this team. Obviously, this team is not his calling.
My
This game,
internet.
Yeah.
it has nothing to do with it. And we cannot be
Mm-hmm.
preparing towards a World Cup. And I mean, this coach goes around watching Ghana Premier League game, right? So it wouldn't have hurt if, even though he did not organize
Okay.
this one, he just could have gone there, sat and observed things. I'm not
Yeah.
sure he was even there to start with. And so I don't know what is happening. I don't know the rationale behind this team. But to be honest with you, you mentioned something that Panama should be there. And I'm telling you, Panama is an informed team. If we are not careful, they will surprise us. Remember the same way we went to the FIFA World Cup for the first time and beat Czech Republic, the second best team in the world. We were in
Yeah.
form. We were in form. People took their eyes off us, and we surprised a lot of people. That is the same way I see Panama. Panama is it a South American team?
Yeah. They are in Central.
All
They are
right.
part of North America,
Not
basically.
America, yes. They are a good team. If you take your eyes off them, you'll be surprised. And we are all thinking, oh, Panama is a team that we are getting our first 3 points from. And one thing we should always remember from our World Cup expedition is that we struggled in our first games. Mostly in
Yeah.
every tournament, we don't just go in there, win by 3, 4 goals to nil. We always struggle with our first game. We come back strong in the second game, probably a draw, and we always need a win in the last game to go through. And that has always been our way. We are playing against Panama. Panama, if you look at their current form, they are not doing badly at all. And for the first time, we have a problem. If I ask you to name Ghana's first 11, you have problems. We don't
Oh,
have
quick.
it.
I'll do it quick.
Oh, I can do that.
Oh,
Quick,
quick.
quick.
Imagine.
Oh,
Yeah,
quick.
I think I 100% it will beat
Oh,
All
Panama.
right. All right. The likes of Zibo and stuff in the midfield.
Oh
Zibo,
no, 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 no. This
Zibo,
Carlos Queiroz is serious. You play
Zibo.
Party, Kelebrenchi
Anyway,
in
so,
there,
so
and
Ashimiru.
support with
Ashimiru.
Ashimero.
personally,
Yes.
I am very confident that we don't have a good team. I'm not
Mm.
saying players. We don't have a
You are
good
saying I
team.
don't have a good score.
We don't have a good team. We don't. We don't have anything close
So
to a good
Charlie, the just say you were waving in
If I'm
is
fully,
yeah, yeah, no, I mean we still have like a month to go, and we can still organize ourselves properly. And but for now, our recent performances, our
Mhm.
current form doesn't inspire confidence, and
Hmm.
that is the truth. I mean, if you are looking at it from a proper football perspective, I don't remember the last game that Black Stars played that they really performed like a top team that they
Stella.
should be. I
Yeah.
mean,
Guys,
and one thing we have Semenyo, one of our top talents in the world, but when he comes to the national team, he's not like able to perform at
so
that.
it is that was Otuado problem. Now that has been
Yeah.
solved.
I mean, let's look at that.
Yes,
Let's
you're
look at
right.
that. And until recently, he was having some long poor form even at Man City,
It was
right?
a
Yeah.
tactical ploy by Pep.
You can give all the reasons to it, right? But reality is in a month away.
Mm,
Whether we like it or not, we have qualified, and so we will be there.
we are there.
No 11 men to compete, and I just hope that we are able to quickly put a team together, have them play
Mhm.
about
Carlos.
two friendly matches, have
Which
them
they
put
can't. They can only play one friendly match.
one
N- Not they
mm,
can only play. Like we have only one friendly match scheduled
with
for them to play.
arrange, arrange.
But they can normally what the countries normally do is they can play some friendly matches with
Behind
clubs
closed
behind
doors.
the scenes.
Mm,
Uh-huh.
mm,
But what we know that is on schedule is the Wales match. Gentlemen, we've had a very good conversation. We
right.
have I'm going to give us the 1 minute left for us to just talk about the England in the beginning the England, the English squad.
Mm,
How 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 Toto Alote, how Thomas Tuchel was
You
able
someone's
to
father.
somebody there, how Thomas Tuchel was able to justify his call up.
mm.
Are we can we expect the same from Carlos and no influence from this guy, Keto Quick and the GFE? Just 1 minute on this and then we wrap up.
Yeah, this is a huge topic. Oh. Are you sure 1 minute will
Okay, so
justice?
this okay, you know what? This topic, I would like us to visit it again next week. So we'll close on this note. When we come next week, our biggest subject matter will be on this one.
Mm.
How Carlos is able to name a squad, defend them comparatively with his counterparts from different countries. That will be our biggest conversation.
Quick
Gentlemen,
run, right? Do you want to see our former captain at the World Cup? Did he hear you? Yes, it's a yes or no.
It's a
Do
yes
you
or no.
for what? As a fan or as a footballer?
solo? Would you
I
want to
do
You,
though.
see? Would you want to see our former captain, a very inspirational captain,
very
Jordan?
inspirational.
Did he hear you at the World Cup?
That's a big no for me. The big no, the
What's
biggest
that?
no
What
I've
about
ever
you?
said.
For me, it's a big yes because of his experience.
On that note,
He can unite the locker room.
no, don't explain, don't explain,
At
don't
war,
explain.
we are not.
On that note,
Say-
it's been a good time coming to you,
Hmm,
our audience from 45 TV. See
yeah,
you next week.
sure.